Welcome back to Elevate Every Day, where today we'll reveal 23 hidden signs that a woman thinks deeply about you. Human behavior is a fascinating field, and sometimes emotions are communicated through subtle actions and patterns we might not notice right away. If you're wondering whether someone has you on their mind, these psychological insights may offer some clues. Sign number 1 is prolonged eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most powerful nonverbal communication tools, and when a person is emotionally invested, they often hold eye contact longer. When a woman thinks deeply about you, she may look at you with intensity or seem to study you. This prolonged gaze goes beyond mere politeness and shows a certain level of comfort and intrigue. Explanation. It's as if she's gathering all the details, observing you in ways that might not be obvious at first glance. This kind of eye contact often goes beyond surface-level attraction and reflects a genuine interest and a desire to understand you. The second sign is remembering small details about you. If she recalls minor things you've shared, like your favorite music, that book you mentioned, or something small you said a long time ago, it could mean she's been thinking about you. When someone thinks about another person a lot, they tend to hold on to little details. This shows she's listening actively and cares enough to remember what's important to you. Explanation. This behavior isn't just about memory. It reflects her emotional investment. By holding on to details, she might be showing a subconscious desire to get closer, to build a deeper bond, or simply because she's genuinely fascinated by you. The third sign is subtle acts of kindness and thoughtfulness. When a woman thinks deeply about you, she'll often go out of her way in small ways, like bringing you a coffee, offering help with something, or finding ways to make your life easier. These are quiet, often understated actions that reflect her desire to contribute positively to your life. Explanation. Psychologically, when someone cares deeply, they naturally look for ways to create a positive impact. This isn't about grand gestures, but rather about small, consistent actions that show thoughtfulness. These small acts suggest she's not only interested but is emotionally engaged. The fourth sign is initiating meaningful conversations. When a woman wants to connect on a deeper level, she'll likely start conversations that go beyond small talk. She'll ask questions about your aspirations, opinions, or even deeper life experiences. This isn't just casual chit-chat. It's a way of getting to know you at a more personal level. Explanation. By moving beyond surface-level topics, she's showing interest in understanding who you are, what drives you, and what makes you unique. This type of curiosity goes hand in hand with someone who thinks about you and wants to form a genuine connection. The fifth sign is mirroring. When a woman thinks deeply about you, she might subconsciously start to mirror your actions, gestures, and even your emotions. Mirroring is a psychological phenomenon where someone unconsciously mimics another's behavior, which often happens when they feel connected. This might look like matching your body language, using similar expressions, or even adapting her speech patterns to match yours. Explanation. This kind of mirroring is a sign of empathy and emotional alignment. If you notice her copying small gestures or mirroring your emotional energy, it's likely a subconscious sign she feels connected and is influenced by her thoughts about you. The sixth sign is frequent and thoughtful texting. If she initiates conversations through texts, sends you updates, or checks in with you often, it may be more than casual friendship. When a woman thinks about you, she tends to reach out regularly and keeps the conversation going. You may notice she texts first or replies in a way that shows she's genuinely engaged. Explanation. When someone is emotionally invested, they usually don't just send brief replies. Instead, they try to add value to the conversation, often including details or asking thoughtful questions. This behavior is one of the ways people subtly maintain a connection, especially if they can't be physically around. Sign number 7 is a noticeable shift in her demeanor, like a hint of nervousness or excitement when she's around you. Maybe she plays with her hair, fidgets, or seems more animated than usual. Such nervous behaviors are often signs that she values your presence and feels an emotional pull. Explanation. Psychologically, heightened emotions, whether excitement or slight nervousness, can indicate attraction or a deep interest. When someone cares, they're often more conscious of how they present themselves, which can lead to these small signs of excitement or nervousness. The eighth sign is giving you her undivided attention. In a world full of distractions, someone who's truly interested in you will stay focused on you when you're talking. If she avoids looking at her phone, listens carefully, and engages with your stories, she's probably thinking about you often. Explanation. Psychologically, when we think about someone frequently, we naturally prioritize them over distractions. Her undivided attention suggests she respects and values your time, seeing it as a meaningful moment to connect and deepen her understanding of you. Ninth is making future plans with you. If she's already thinking about the next time you'll meet or suggests doing specific activities together, it could be a sign you're often on her mind. Women who think deeply about someone often look for ways to integrate them into their lives, creating moments to look forward to. Explanation. Planning future outings shows she's making space for you in her life. It's a clear sign that you're a priority and that she genuinely wants to spend more time with you, allowing your connection to grow. The 10th sign is that she goes out of her way to support you. Whether she offers advice, gives a helping hand, or just provides encouragement when you need it, she's showing she cares about your well-being. This level of support indicates a deeper emotional connection and that she's invested in your happiness. Explanation. When someone genuinely cares, they instinctively want to be there in meaningful ways. Her support shows that she's thinking beyond the present moment, and her willingness to go out of her way is a sign that she feels a close emotional bond with you. The 11th sign is when she remembers the little details about you, things you may have casually mentioned but wouldn't expect her to recall. Whether it's your favorite food, a memory from childhood, or an upcoming event in your life, Her ability to remember these specifics shows you occupy a special place in her thoughts. Explanation. People remember details about those who matter to them. When a woman frequently recalls minor details about your life, it indicates she values your connection and wants to show her attentiveness. The 12th sign is when she often brings up inside jokes or shared experiences. These reminders reflect a desire to establish a unique bond between you two, reinforcing shared moments that only the two of you can appreciate. Explanation. Psychologically, inside jokes or shared memories create a sense of closeness and exclusivity. When she brings up these moments, it's her way of highlighting the connection you share and creating a space that feels uniquely yours. Sign 13 is when she makes a noticeable effort with her appearance whenever you're around. If she goes out of her way to look her best or wears something she knows you complimented, it can indicate she's mindful of your perception of her. Explanation. From a psychological perspective, people are often motivated to look their best when they care about someone's opinion. This subtle effort shows she values your presence and wants to create a positive impression, indicating she's invested in the connection. The 14th sign is small physical touches. If she finds reasons to gently touch your arm, shoulder, or hand while talking, it might suggest she feels a level of comfort and attraction towards you. Explanation. Physical touch is a form of nonverbal communication that often signifies closeness and comfort. When someone feels a bond, they're more likely to express it through small, meaningful touches, which indicate a level of trust and openness. The 15th sign is her willingness to engage in deep conversations with you. If she frequently brings up meaningful topics, shares personal insights, or asks you thought-provoking questions, it indicates she's interested in understanding you on a deeper level. Explanation. Meaningful conversations reveal a desire for emotional closeness and genuine connection. When someone is willing to move beyond small talk, it shows they value your thoughts and perspectives, seeing you as someone with whom they want to share more profound parts of themselves. Sign 16 is when she subtly mirrors your body language. If you notice, she often adopts similar gestures, posture, or even your tone of voice. It's a subconscious way of creating a sense of harmony and rapport. Explanation. Mirroring is a natural psychological phenomenon where people mimic those they feel connected to. This sign often indicates a desire to feel closer and a subconscious way of saying, "I understand you." The 17th sign is when she laughs at even your smallest jokes, even if they aren't that funny. Genuine laughter can reveal her interest, as she's showing she enjoys being in your company and wants to make you feel good. Explanation. Psychologically, people tend to laugh more around those they like. By laughing at your jokes, she's signaling comfort and a positive emotional connection. showing she values the time spent together. The 18th sign is when she checks in on you at unexpected times. A quick text or call to ask how your day is going, or even just a small thinking of you message, often indicates that you're on her mind. Explanation. Checking in on someone reflects care and thoughtfulness. When she takes the time to reach out without any particular reason, it shows a genuine interest in your well-being and signals that you hold a place in her thoughts. The 19th sign is when she opens up about her personal dreams and aspirations. If she's willing to share her long-term goals, it's a sign she trusts you and may want you to be a part of her future. Explanation. Discussing personal ambitions is a way of letting someone into one's inner world. When she shares these aspects of herself, it signals vulnerability and trust, two important foundations for a deeper connection. The 20th sign is when she frequently finds reasons to spend time with you. If she actively seeks out your company, it shows she genuinely enjoys being around you and values your presence in her life. Explanation. When someone goes out of their way to create opportunities to be with you, it reflects a desire to build a closer bond. This subtle effort reveals she values the time you spend together and sees you as an important person in her life. Sign 21 is when she remembers the little things you've told her. If she brings up small details from past conversations, it shows she's paying attention and values what you say. Explanation. Remembering specific things like your favorite food or something you said in passing is a subtle but strong indicator that she's truly listening and that these small details matter to her. The 22nd sign is when she makes an effort to look her best whenever she's around you. While everyone wants to look good, making a specific effort around someone often means she values how you perceive her. Explanation. Psychologically, people often dress up or put extra effort into their appearance for those they want to impress. If she's trying to look her best, it's a clear sign she cares about how you see her and may want you to notice. The final sign is when she shows a deep, genuine concern for your well-being. If she's checking in on how you feel or offering help when you need it, it indicates she cares about you beyond surface-level interactions. Explanation. Concern for someone's well-being shows empathy and compassion, both of which signal a deeper emotional connection. If she's attentive to your feelings and goes out of her way to support you, it's a strong sign of affection. Recognizing these 23 signs can give insight into a person's emotional state and how much they may be thinking about you. Eye contact, remembering details, acts of kindness, deep conversations, and mirroring behaviors aren't just random actions. They're indicators of a genuine interest and emotional connection. While everyone is different, these psychological behaviors can offer some fascinating clues into human connection. Remember, understanding these signs is not about overanalyzing or making assumptions. It's about recognizing the beautiful subtleties of human behavior and appreciating them for what they are. Don't forget to like this video, share with others who might need it, and subscribe this channel for more psychology insights and human behavior.